What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Living in Arizona, and today we are going to talk about things to have in your car. Some of these things you may already have, some of these things you can add if you want. Links below in the description, Amazon, or you can come to places like this here at the Tractor Supply Store, Harbor Freight, all these different places, Home Depot. Let's go ahead and get started and take a look at what I have in my car, things that I recommend and things you may already have. Let's do it. All right, so right here, having a fire extinguisher. A lot of these things, it's better to have and not need than need and not have in the event that you ever do need it. This here is a all-encompassing first aid kit. You can get it, it's got lots of different things in here, but if you don't want to get a full-blown first aid kit, you could get something like this, which is a Roadside emergency kit, which I will open up and show you everything that's in there. Again, links below. And I always recommend having a pair of tennis shoes, walking shoes, something you can tell I've used these a lot for hiking and whatnot. But having these in your car can be a good thing, whether it be in your trunk or under your seat, wherever you have room for them. But let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at what's in these bags. Okay, so for 40 bucks, you get a lot of different things here. And it comes in this Roadside emergency kit, everything from jumper cables. You can get jumper cables by themselves. You don't necessarily need to get this kit to have some of these high priority items. Some of them are a little bit overkill for some of you, and some of these are just what you may need in the event of a situation that happens alongside of the road. First aid kit, you know, whether you're out camping or doing something hiking, you may need a first aid kit, so they do have some alcohol pads and whatnot in here. Emergency blanket in case you ever need to use it. Kind of small, but it works. Gloves, and then this triangle here in case you need to set up alongside the road. Just have that, right? It's reflective. That could come in handy if you're ever on the side of the road at night. Glow sticks, those can come in handy. Tow strap in case you need to be towed or have someone that needs to be towed. A whistle. So hand pressing flashlight, I mean, that comes in there. I also have a different flashlight in here I'm going to show you. In case you ever need to break a window, having this tool right here will allow you to basically break the window without too much glass spraying everywhere. Some tape, a reflectable or a reflection vest, something that glows in the dark, some bungee cords, and a wrench. And then rain ponchos in case you're somewhere where it is raining. So something like this you can get for 40 bucks is going to have a lot of the basics, and you just put it all into a bag like that, put it right here in your compartment on the side of your car. Pretty easy. Another thing that you may want out here in Arizona that I do recommend is a dash cam. You can get one of these on Amazon, this exact same one. It works really good. It stores a lot of memory if you get depending upon the mini SD you get though. So yeah, having one of those. Also, I like this right here. So this is a magnet, and I got a little magnet on the back of my phone here. And how good this WizGear phone holder is. You know, you attach it to your air duct, and it's really good. I mean, it holds pretty good, and it's right there in front of your face. So WizGear, you can see there's the magnet on your phone. You just put it on your case. It's really small. You can barely even tell it's there, and you just attach that and you're good to go. So another thing that you're going to want out here in Arizona is a steering wheel cover. Probably something like the synthetic leather right here. Works really good. The reason you get these is because the sun beats down so damn hard, and yeah, it's really important to have these to protect your to protect your steering wheel. This is an Armor All. You can get it at like Pep Boys or AutoZone or on Amazon, but I recommend one of these synthetic leather ones. They're better than most of the ones you'll get on the market. Okay, so in my side door panel, I'm going to have a tire gauge, a nice, durable, strong comb, a mag light, hand sanitizer, a pen, and a Sharpie. All right, in my center console, I'm going to have an Arizona map, more hand sanitizer, Visine, Clear Eyes, whatever you use for eyes, a lighter, never know if you could need to start a fire somewhere, and this miscellaneous other charging equipment, including a phone charger. All right, and another thing that I consider to be really important out here is going to be a sun visor. You can see solar reflectant, and on the inside is going to be black, so you don't want that to be too hot when you grab it, okay? So solar visors, sun visors, very important. All right, and under my passenger seat here, I'm going to have an umbrella, a small umbrella in case it's raining and I need to use it, and a headlamp in case I need to change a tire or something at night. Having a headlamp is really good to have in your car. Okay, as you can see, I have rubber doormats, obviously Arizona Cardinals, but another thing you may want to have in here is going to be these cleaning wipes, because you're going to want to keep this hydrated or conditioned. Another thing that you may want to use is, I have synthetic leather seats, but some people may actually want to get seat covers. Out here in Arizona, the sun is very bright, so something to consider. Yeah. So this here is another extra credit kind of piece of equipment. This is a tactical shovel that has multiple uses. You can see it is in a small bag. Let me pull it out and put it together for you. Okay, so there it is when it's put together. There's kind of the way you put it together. It's just screw on 4 or 5 pieces and flip out the shovel. And yeah, it's about 2 to 3 inches long. All right, and another thing that I consider to be really important out here is going to be a sun visor. You can see solar reflectant, and on the inside is going to be black, so you don't want that to be too hot when you grab it, okay? So solar visors, sun visors, very important. All right, so underneath here I do have a spare tire, full-size spare tire. I think that's really important to have. And I have you want to make sure you do have a tire changing kit, you know, a jack, and I also have a really heavy duty power charging cables. So I have the kind of cheaper ones in that kit, and then I have the more heavy duty ones down there. It's a little bit dusty. But anyways, let me show you guys what's back here. Again, more overkill stuff for a lot of you, but this is a sleeping bag, a small sleeping bag. I'll have a link for that below. And if you needed to have a little bit thicker blanket, a little bit more for cold weather, thermalite, this blanket here, I've had that for a while. Camping, it's good for also. And all of that can fit into one bag. This bag here would be called a bug out bag. And you'll see everything will just kind of fit right in there. And you just have that bag in your car at all times, and then you're good to go. Now, these are extra credit items. Not everyone needs to have these. These are just things to keep on hand in case you should ever need them. This here is a solar battery charger in case you need to take off and do something. It does have a little smudge right there. But this right here, a knife, self-defense, or for whatever reason, you may need a K-bar. That's a U.S. Marine Corps K-bar. And here is an O-light. O-light, obviously it's not working right now in the night, in the daylight like it would in the nighttime, but you can have it do a variety of different things. This is definitely a tactical light. It's probably a little bit overkill for most of you, but what's in that roadside kit will work just fine. This is pretty good, this right here. It also serves as a flashlight, but having one of these, again, these are going to be links below. This solar kit panel, really strong. And yeah, let's keep diving in here. So in this first aid kit, you've got quite a bit of stuff. You got a little flashlight, you've got a fire starting kit, compass. You could also get a compass on your dashboard if you wanted. A lot of first aid gear, sterile gauzes and stuff. This is, like I said, it'll fit right in your car, no problem. But it's got a lot more stuff than the other first aid kit that I have in here. And so here you have mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, CPR stuff. You have clips, so pretty good. You also have glow sticks, tweezers. There's also a pocket knife in here somewhere. You have also one of those other sleeping bags. Yeah, there is a pocket knife in here somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at. Anyway, so a backpack like this, it's really big. You might not want to have it in your trunk or in your car because it does take up a lot of space. Some people like these because they're called grab and go bags. So a whole bunch of survival equipment is in here. It probably is extra credit, probably overkill, but I'll show you what's in here. So this little shovel kit can fit, right here like that, or it can fit into your bag, your grab and go bag. A whole bunch of different ways to store stuff like this to be more efficient. All right, so that'll do it for this video of things to have in your car in Arizona. Some of this stuff you may want, some of it you may not want, just some ideas. See you guys on the next one.